Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hey, Marcy. Okay. Hey, YouTube, if y'all are catching the replay, comment hashtag replay, and I would love to circle back around and say hello to you. And if you're tuning in live, comment where you're tuning in from. And it's so nice to meet you. And thanks for tuning in. But hey, y'all, over here on TikTok. So I just kind of want to go over my story tonight. I don't really have a lot of things planned to really talk about. So I guess it's going to be a Q&A and just kind of my story from going from MLM, from hustling my butt off to digital marketing, and how the transition is, how all the differences that I am seeing so far, and like all the stuff. So it's really crazy how it's all come about. But so as of right now, though, I wanted y'all to just say thank you for tuning in and tell me where y'all are tuning in from, because that is the huge thing no matter what you're doing. MLM, digital marketing, it doesn't even matter. When you have social media that is a free platform, there's no fees or anything. That is amazing that we can all come together. Um, I am Washington State. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, Amanda. Amanda Ray. And my middle name is Ray also, Jesse Ray. Anyway, so I just wanted to show that to y'all, that whenever you have that free platform and you can all come together to build a business online, that is like huge. It's free and it's international, it's global. And when you have a product that is global, like international, it is really, really awesome. But y'all, even in MLM, where if you're just limited to the US and Canada, you can still build an awesome business. But that's not really, I'm not trying to get you to be an MLM person. I am actually transitioning from MLM to digital marketing. And I've only been in digital marketing for about 22 days now. And it has been friggin' life changing. Um, but y'all are going to hear my story in just a minute. But tell me where y'all are tuning in from. Thank you, Dee Dee, for showing up. Stephen King. Funny. Pat, Alan, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Over here on YouTube, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And that's another good thing, y'all, is when you can leverage your time. Like I'm literally live on TikTok and on YouTube. And YouTube actually is really cool because it'll record it. And as soon as we're done, the replay is available. So if you have a business and you're not utilizing that, you should definitely need to do it, because YouTube is awesome because it's always there, and people can just plug in and watch those replays at any time. And then you can always go back there and share it to anybody. So it's really cool to have both. But anyway, so what I'm going to be talking about today is how I'm going from MLM to digital marketing and the story in between, and kind of answering y'all's questions and stuff along the way if you have any about digital marketing. And hopefully I can answer them, because I am still a couple weeks in, so I'm fairly new. But anyway, y'all, are any of y'all in MLM now? Like, put a comment, one in the comments if you are MLM. Like, if you have any type of network marketing business, affiliate marketing, where you get paid a commission. Lisa, Apple, Earl, Steven, Vicky, Wanda, thank you all for tuning in. Are any of y'all in MLM now? Y'all tell me in the comments. Come to Nashville. No. No, thank you. Okay. No, you're not in MLM. So that's fine. You don't have to be. So I'm just trying to get some comments going here. And another thing, y'all, when y'all are building your business online with like TikTok, especially, the algorithms are really sensitive. So, like, if you're doing a live like I'm doing right now, and if somebody on there in the comments comes in and starts talking about things that I don't want on my thing, on my live, go ahead and block those people, y'all. Have a block party, because you don't want the algorithm sending your stuff to more people like that. You want the algorithm sending your stuff to people that are engaging with you positively, that actually have an interest in what you're talking about and stuff. That's more of the people that you want your stuff to go to, not somebody inviting you to go to Nashville. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Anyway, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. So, what happens is 5 years ago, back in 2019, I was in a space where I was working a job full time that I just hated. I hated my job. And I didn't hate it at first, and I got paid okay, but I hated it because it became to be micromanagement. And then it became to be where I was doing all the work and everybody else was just kind of sitting around doing nothing, and there wasn't nothing changing. And I was not getting any raises or anything. And, I started looking for different ways to get out. And that's whenever network marketing came into my life. And y'all, it wasn't but a few months in, I actually retired myself. Now, whenever I say retired, and I'm talking about being, um, oh, oh crap, I can't think of the word. Whenever you've reached your goal and stuff, whenever you've reached that point, you know what your winning part of your life is, and you can't let anybody else determine that for you. So whenever I say I retired myself, I didn't make $100,000 a year, so it didn't take a lot to retire me, but I did make, I don't know, about $2,000 to $3,000 a month. That was working 40 hours a week, y'all, and with a college degree. And it's freaking crazy because you work your butt off and you don't get paid squat. And then they don't even really care. But anyway, so it didn't take a lot to retire myself, but I retired myself for the last 5 years doing MLM full time. And if y'all know anything about MLM, you get paid a commission and you work your face off. Like you are constantly hustling and bustling to keep that rank and to keep that pay coming and stuff. And it's awesome because you do have that. And I had it for 5 years and I still have it because I'm not going to quit that. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of constantly being on my phone. I'm tired of constantly being in people's messenger. I'm tired of having to follow up. I'm tired of having to worry about points and building teams and only getting paid a percentage. So just a couple, well, I've been praying for it for a while. Began watching one of my friends about 4 months ago. I've been watching her journey because she joined this digital marketing thing. And I was like, I'm just going to watch her and see how it's going. And, it's been life changing for her. I wish I had not have waited 4 months to get in it with her, but I was skeptical, just like everything else. You're scared, and you just don't see the vision yet. And so I just got in it a couple of weeks ago after watching her, and I had been praying for her. God, open that door over and over and over because I kept saying no. And I finally went in and did it, and I got the vision, y'all. I got the vision, and I was very shocked because whenever you're an MLM, you have an upline, and that upline doesn't always support you and guide you in the ways that you think they should. So myself, I was trying to be my own upline. I was trying to teach myself and all the things. So I was constantly buying courses, constantly buying trainings, and constantly learning. Putting in the time and the effort to learn all these things. So it was constantly spending money to learn to be able to teach my team because my leader wasn't doing it. So somebody had to. You show up to be the leader until the leader shows up, right? Well, that was always me. And I did that for 5 years. And um, I was making probably $3,000 to $4,000 residual income. It's happening every month. I can depend on it and things like that. So that is freaking awesome. But I'm tired of always being on my phone because, you know, I would be working on my phone, messaging, because you always have to message, you always have to respond to messages, you always have to be looking for that next customer. So I'm always on my phone. And, my daughter would come in talking to me, and I could never stop. It's like an addiction, I guess. But I that is a mom guilt. I wish that I had not have done that so much because that 5 years, yeah, I was at home. I retired myself, so I was at home, and yeah, I got to do things like I wanted to, but it was always having to have that phone in my hand. There was never a time to really mentally be at home. I was there, but I wasn't like always mentally being able there because I was always stuck in this phone, trying to make sure that my customers were happy, trying to make sure that they knew how to get started on their product and all that stuff. And it's a whole nother world if you've never been in MLM. But anyway, I'm not dissing that at all because it changed my life. Between the company, the product, the people in my community, and all that is awesome, but I'm tired. So I began looking for something different, something that wasn't so involved. So I started watching my friend when she said she was in digital marketing. And like I said, I watched her for 4 months. And when she started, y'all, I could see her making income, because she would post and share. And she got 4 months in and was like almost 40 grand in too. She had already almost made $40,000. And that's when I was like, I was on my last straw of being, I think, I forget what I was even doing. It was another moment where I was working, my daughter come in to talk to me, and I was talking to her, but I wasn't talking to her. I kept having to say, "Huh? What?" So, I mean, that really hit me, and like a ton of bricks. And I guess because I had already been seeing my friend talking about how she was able to get out of that because she was in MLM too and some other things. But once that light opened up to the tunnel, I was like, okay, so I'm going to do this. God kept giving me this. I'm going to go through. I'm going to do it. So what digital marketing is 100% profit, y'all, instead of commission. So if you've ever been in MLM, you know that you're only getting like 20, 25% commission off of everything. And whenever you get into digital marketing, that is 100% profit. So you're probably like I was, well, the word, what's the catch? Somebody's making money somewhere because there's no upline, there's no downline, and all that stuff. But somebody's making some money somewhere. So I asked, I was like, well, how are they making money? How is this even worth? How are they doing this? Well, turns out that the website that they give you for free, well, it's not free. You pay a one-time $29 fee, but it's pre-built with all of your automations, all of your email campaigns, and all that stuff to promote and market this digital program. And so I was like, okay, I'm interested in this. And whenever she went to telling me, there's no tech skills involved because it's a done for you system. It is, y'all. It's a blueprint. It is step by step by step. But whenever she was telling me that it's only 2 hours a day instead of all day long, and I know that this is my friend, I trust her. So I've been listening and talking to her, and she's telling me all the things that she's doing. And she's only working like 2 hours a day, unless she does a live, then she might go 3 hours or something, but it's not all day long. It's not constantly being on your phone. So, in people's messengers and things like that, because she said there's no messaging, there's no building teams, there's no follow ups, there's no customer service type thing because, you order a product, you go to the person that sold it to you first before you call customer service. Everybody does. That's like a given. So you are part of customer service when you're selling a product. Anyway, so I was like, and she's like, and the best part about all of it is, other than the 100%, is it's all automated. Once you get people into your funnel, then it's automated and it works for you 24/7. It doing, sending out the emails and stuff. So that is where the easy part comes in. You get the training and all the material to be able to get the email funnel going. The automation thing works for you. So all you're doing is working 2 hours a day. There's no tech skills, no uh, follow ups or anything like that. You don't even have to have a ton of followers whenever you start this. So 22 days ago, I said, yeah, I'll do it. So I started it step by step, following the blueprint. And it took me a couple days to get all my stuff plugged in, to get it all set up and going. And y'all, I'm a person that when I got the vision, I got the vision. And I was like, I'm gonna go all in. So I actually hired a girl to do the whole setup for me. It still took a couple of days because you got to wait for some things to verify. But while she was getting everything set up, and I was already in the process of doing the other step by step things, learning what I have to do, I was promoting it, telling people I'm excited about this. I have, this goal. I'm going to help 12 families and all that, y'all. This was 22 days ago. And like I said, 2 days of that was getting my link and all that stuff set up. And in day 10, I think I got my first sale. And then as of yesterday, y'all, I've already made $2,800 by working 2 hours a day because you get paid 100% profit. There's not a commission. I would have had to, I don't even like whenever I get to, and I'm focused on this. Hey, Pam, whenever I get to my 12 customers a month, this month, y'all, I am going to make $10,800. I've already got 5 people already working on their stuff and everything, helping. They're going to start changing their life once they get their stuff all set up and start doing the process step by step. When they get the vision and start the focus of what they're going to do and commit to it, to the 2 hours a day of doing the things. And we're going to go over that, what the 2 hours a day is. That they are going to have the life changing, just like I am. I'm only 22 days in, and I've already made $2,800. It's like huge. I'm making that working all month with my MLM. Like I said, though, I'm not dissing my MLM because I love my MLM, but I am working my butt off 40 plus hours running that business, where I just needed something where I could make more money and to reach my goals faster. I want to retire my husband. I want to be able to take European vacations, European tour. I want to go on to Hawaii, things like that, that is still achievable, but not like outrageous. So I'm not talking about anything's crazy, I'm just talking about things that are on my bucket list to do. And whenever I start reaching those goals, I'm going to start checking those things off. But imagine if you could start 2 hours a day, like I'm doing, working 2 hours a day, following a blueprint to step by step, tells you what to do. You just got to plug yourself in, sit down and do it. And for 2 hours a day, what would you do when you start getting $900 in daily pay? When you start getting $10,800 a month? That is friggin' crazy. So we'll put in the comments, what is the number one thing you will do whenever you start making $900 a day? Just imagine it. And I know that you're not in this program or anything yet, but if you were to commit to working 2 hours a day, and you could start earning that daily pay of $900, what would you do with that? It's friggin' amazing what the things that you could do. Anyway, go to Hawaii. Yeah, me too. That's one of my things that's on my bucket list. But y'all, it is actually that simple. You just have to plug yourself in and sit down and focus. And I know everybody gets frustrated and we get a little bit in a frenzy when things don't happen the way that we think they should and stuff. But y'all, imagine from before you say you commit today, before you committed, you never had this before and you were okay with it for the last 20, 30 years. But whenever, as soon as you sign up for something, you expect it to happen right now. That's not the way it works, y'all. You have to give yourself grace for learning because you got to learn the things. You got to be able to implement them, and you want to do it correctly to be able to attract your customer, attract your person, to be able to promote something properly, and you need to be able to um, get your message right and stuff. So, and it takes time, y'all. I mean, I'm only a couple of weeks in. I'm still working on it myself, but I'm learning and earning. I've already made $2,800 by showing up scared, showing up just doing the thing. It's possible for anybody. If y'all go look through TikTok, there is a guy named Jimmy. He's an older guy. I love him to I don't know him, but I watch his stuff all the time. And he's in the community that I'm in. But he's a guy that's on SSI, him and his wife. She still works. He does this full time. And she works because she wants to. And but he is so like just not tech savvy, and you don't have to be. You just follow it step by step. Even if you got to forward and rewind, y'all, it is step by step. You just have to do it. You just have to sit down, focus, and do it. Or do like I did and just hire somebody to do it for you because I was in too big of a hurry. I wanted to run now and let somebody else do it. But that's just me, y'all. I don't like doing all that stuff. Um, I'm impatient. I want it now. And a lot of people are like that. But anyway, he shows up and he has no experience with this at all. He's like barely ever was on social media and he is killing it, y'all. He's like, me and my wife, we can go down to, I think it's Hot Springs, Arkansas is the area that they're in. He's like, we can go down there and we can go in all the shops and we can have lunch now. And I don't have to check the bank. I don't have to worry about that because they live in on Social Security, which y'all all know that is a limited income. I mean, you are on a strict income when you're living off of Social Security. So it's like been a whole life changer for him because he decided to say, yeah, and I'm going to do this. And he started scared, just like everybody. Excuse me. There's another girl in our community that is, she had a boutique and it wasn't really working out and stuff. And anyway, she wanted to do this and she didn't have the money to sign up, but she was ready for change in her life. So she went and had started babysitting. And I think she walked some dogs or something to earn the money to be able to sign up to start promoting this program. And y'all, she is like one of our top people in this company now. I think it was 17 months. She's made $300,000 all because she put her mind to it and was like, I'm going to do this. I have no other way. This is going to be what my income is. I think she's got a kid that is, I don't really know his issues, but I know he's handicapped in some way. But she's doing all this and taking care of her kids like that and stuff. She's busy. She's a busy mom. And she has done this and she does awesome trainings within our community. There's like over 20,000 people in our community now because this program right here, this digital program is growing that fast. It's just was launched in like 2022. We're 2 years in and there's over 20,000 people. There's, I don't know, 14, 15, 16, 6 and 7 figure earners. There's a couple of millionaires. It's just crazy how this is like, can be real, but you have to go into it with a mindset of, I want change. I want this for myself. And I went into it like that. I am like, heck yeah, I'm going to have this. And I have a goal that I'm going to help 12 people a month and I'm going to make $10,800 a month, 100% profit. I'm going to retire my husband. I'm going to take that European vacation, that European tour. I'm going to go on that trip to Hawaii. I'm going to do that Alaskan cruise, all those things that are on my bucket list. And my first one is probably the European tour. My husband's like, we got to pay off all the bills first. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because, whenever I'm 21 days in, 22 today, 21 days in, and I've already made $2,800, it's going to happen, but it's only been 2 weeks. So it takes time. Not everybody comes in and makes 10 grand their first 2 weeks. Some do, some don't. But all of our stories are different. All of our history is different. All of our learning levels are different. All of our being able to retain information is different. No, go lay down. My little dog, she is like a toddler. Um, Anyway, it depends on you. I mean, you have to get out of your way. If you want change, if you want something, you have to do it. You can't always live scared. I did that forever. And finally, I was like, I'm doing this. And I did with the MLM. I retired myself. But although it was awesome, I still was home, but not home because I was always busy hustling and stuff. I've been spending 2 hours a day. And then, like today, we stayed in the pool all day, and then we went to Walmart and did some grocery shopping, and then I came home. I did my 2 hours, and I'm doing my live now because I committed to that. And it's my non-negotiables, the things that I'm going to do to build this business, because I'm going to make it work. There's no other way. I like one of the scenarios that our mentor Michelle says all the time. She burned the boat. She said, I got on this boat. I went over here to this island where like the vision is. She said, but when I got off the boat over here, I burned it. There's no going back. So once you get into here and you have it set, that you want something, that you're going to do this, then go all in, just do it, and it's a process. You have to just, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You didn't get to where you are 30 years ago to where you are overnight. It took time. So it takes time. Not everybody gets 10,000 in 2 weeks. It just doesn't happen for everybody, but it's possible, especially when you're making 100% profit. But y'all, a lot of times we get scared, like, well, I don't know anything about tech. I don't know anything about automation. I don't know how to message anybody. I don't want to even show my face on camera. So what? Automation is pre-built for you. There's no tech involved. You just have to follow the steps. It tells you what to do. You have to follow the steps, do what it says, and then the automation kicks in. The um, the 2 hours a day that you're going to be doing is learning the hey cat, hey girl, thank you for tuning in. Um, the 2 hours a day, uh the program has trainings in there, interactive live trainings that is going to teach you, tell you what to do. Go right here, girl. And I'm about to go over what the 2 hours a day is. Oh, let me turn my thing around. Go right here, momswithdailypay.com. Put your email in, and it's going to send you over the exact blueprint that I'm using. And then if you have any questions, just reply to that email, and then you'll be talking directly to me. Or I've got you on Facebook, so you can always just message me on Facebook. But first, you have to go put your email in and watch that little thank you video. So that way you kind of have an idea. Go through those few pages so you can see all the information that's there. And then when you have questions, just message me. But anyway, y'all, the 2 hours a day, that is going to be where you're learning what to do, where you're learning on how to um, create the content, to market the program. Even if you don't want to market this program, there's training in there on how you can build your own program, how you can market your own business. It just depends on what you got going on, what your goals are, so you can, you're in California. See, yeah, that's California, right? Some people on here are Canada, so I get them mixed up. So I don't know if it's Canada or California. But I'm down here in Louisiana. Either way, it's long ways apart. Everybody I know is always so far away. But social media brings us together, y'all, and that is the friggin' awesome thing about it. All right, so the first hour, y'all, the first hour of the 2 hours a day is going to be creating content. You're going to need to post 3 times a day. Most people do on TikTok, but you could do it. You could California. You could do it on Facebook or both or whatever. Instagram, YouTube. I mean, you could do it anywhere, whatever platform you use. But TikTok is just really easy to do. Their algorithm is really sensitive though, like I was telling y'all the other day. Yeah, 3 times a day. But y'all, you're going to create that content. The good thing about this program, all the training is there. Yeah, TikTok is my favorite. All the training is there. It's got to launch to profit in 7 days in your training. It's going to give you what to post, not exact word for word, but it's going to give you all the ideas on how to post, how to make that message to your customer. It's going to help you find your perfect customer. I mean, it breaks it down. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was in MLM and I've never had such awesome training as this because it's all live and interactive. There are some modules that you follow, but every day there's or at least once a week. I think it's more than it depends on what program you come into. I see her every day because I watch her on TikTok and she goes over a lot of things every day. So I plug into her every day. So it's like a training to me. But in the community, you will get live interactive trainings. It's all current stuff. So it's not like buying a course where you might have a course, and I have some of these I haven't even used. I paid for them, haven't even gone through them. They're just sitting in my computer. But it's not like a course where you get it and then 6 months from now it's out of date, because the algorithms and the social media changes constantly. This program right here, Michelle is constantly giving us up to date training, up to date information, keeping us up to date with everything. That way we know how best to create the content, how to market to our perfect customer, how to find our perfect customer. One of my favorite things that she does and makes it so simple, she uses this piece of paper right here, and it's, your customer is sad and happy, and it's 6 things. You write down 6 things that your perfect customer would have issues with. And then you write down 6 things of how you can fix those issues. And then on the seventh day, that's why there's only 6. On the seventh day, all your content that you created during the week on this, you go and you look at those questions. And then on the seventh day, you do a TikTok on that, answering those questions. That way people know you, they begin to like, know, and trust you. You're giving them value. And all of this is you're learning in the program, and you're earning because all along the way, you're making money. Just like I'm learning and earning. And I've already made $2,800 in 21 days just from following the steps because I'm telling y'all the training in here is unlike anything I've seen. And I'm constantly in MLM, I was constantly buying new training. You buy this one time and you're constantly getting up to date training. So it's friggin' amazing to be able to have that. And like I was saying, I have all these courses that I paid for that are still sitting at my computer that I haven't even gotten to yet because I'm always too busy in my messenger following up and making sure that I'm making my point so I can keep my rank and my bonus. That's why in MLM, that's why I was looking for something different, something that could give me my time back, give me my family back, because whenever you're constantly on your phone, even though you're at home, when you can't be there, like present, like in your mind, present, and actually put your phone down and have a conversation, you know, it's just it's tiring. It's hard. But anyway, so the first hour, you're going to be creating 3 pieces of content. All the training is there to know how to do it. So don't say, I don't know. Get out of your head. Plug yourself into the program. All the information is there for you. You're going to be able to market this. You're going to be able, or even if you were doing your own, like if you have another business and you just want to know how to market it, you're going to learn that. And you're going to learn how to market it. You're going to learn how to find your perfect customer. You're going to learn how to create that message to reach that perfect customer. All the things within this program. You just have to do it step by step. It's a blueprint, and it's a proven blueprint. There's over 20,000 people that are successful in this community. It's huge. she was showing some kind of numbers today in our community, and it's huge, y'all. All right, so the second step of your 2-hour workday is going to be posting free ads if you want to. So in the program, there are copy paste. The ad is already there. All you have to do is copy paste. They give you over 200 websites that you can go use and paste those in. But that's up to you if you want to do that. You don't have to. Then you could also plug your YouTube into that, and you're building your YouTube also. So you're leveraging your time doing all that at one time. So it's really awesome, the strategies and things that she has that I've never seen before, being 5 years in MLM. Then the third part of your 2-hour workday is going to be learning, earning, and responding. Learning, earning, and responding. Whenever I say that, you're probably like, what is all that? So the third, you're going to learn, and we've talked about that already. You're going to learn inside of the program. It's got all the training, step by step. It's all there. The responding and the earning, while you're learning, you're implementing, and you're going to be earning, just like I am right now. 21 days, I've made $2,800 by learning and earning and just doing what it says. But the responding part is, so whenever you're doing the training, and if you're in MLM, network marketing, you probably know this already. But if you're not, it's probably new to you. But you're going to learn all about it inside this program. But the third part of responding is the CTA. So that is a call to action. So whenever you're creating that piece of content, she teaches you to put a call to action, which is, you give your message to your perfect customer, and then you put comment info for more information. They comment info, you have to go respond to that. And all you have to respond is, hey, visit my website, momswithdailypay.com. It's going to send you the exact blueprint I'm using. If you have any questions, reply to that email and I'll be there to answer your questions. That is the responding. Now, you don't have to go follow up. You don't ever have to hear no. You don't ever have to be in people's messengers. It's all automated. So once you get their email in there, your automation is going to kick in. And there's no tech for that, y'all. It's all pre-built. You don't have to go build your automations or anything like that. When you pay that one-time $29 website fee, it comes with that pre-built automation system. All you have to do is go plug your picture in there and your little, whatever your story is. And it's all automated. So that's going to be working for you 24/7. There's no days off. There's no getting sick or anything like that because it's constantly working for you. And that's where a lot of your sales come from and things like that, is because that system is working for you constantly. So a lot of times people say, well, I don't have time. Well, that is 2 hours a day. Can you commit to 2 hours a day, whether it's all at once or whether you break it up? You might have to do 15 minutes in the morning, your 30 minutes at lunch, and however you got to do it. Or you can get up early in the morning, do your 2 hours, stay up late at night, do your 2 hours. However you want to do it, just get it done, because that is how you're going to learn to attract that person, create the content, get your message out to be able to market what you got. So you have to do the learning part. You have to do the content, the marketing part, or nobody's going to know what you have. But a lot of times people say, and I'm an introvert, a lot of people say, I'm scared. I don't want my face shown. Well, there's a whole training in our program that teaches you how to do it faceless. So if you don't want to show your face, then plug yourself into that training and implement what it says. Start doing it without showing your face. then that way you can still be successful at growing your online business. Um, people said they have a busy schedule. I retired myself working a 40-hour week job with my MLM, and it was a lot more involved than this 2-hour workday. But I did it on my 15-minute break. I did it during my hour lunch. I did it on my next 15-minute break, and then I did it in the evening before I went to bed. And a lot of times and that was constant. But finally, I built up enough where I was able to quit my job and do that full time. But like I said, why I'm still in it, but I'm getting out of it, like just trying to have multiple streams of income because that that income is awesome. And then whenever I'm making more doing this 2-hour workday than I am working my butt off in my MLM. I mean, it's a no-brainer. To me, it's freaking awesome. And the trainings are always current, up to date. It's live interactive training, so it's more upbeat. It's more fun, not as boring and stuff. So it keeps you fired up. And then when you stay plugged in, that's what keeps you fired up because there's a whole section in there of wins, and you constantly seeing, all these people they're winning. They just signed up. They're on their first day of promoting. They're already making $900. It's friggin' awesome. And then you get 100% profit on that. Like if I'm going to sell with my commission, I'm only going to get 20 to 25% off of that. So it's really crazy. So think about it as selling a tube of lipstick, and I don't have one in here, or even say this ink pen. Say I'm going to make $9 off of this ink pen. I would have to have 1,200 people buy this ink pen versus getting 12 customers a month to buy my $900 program. There's other programs because one size doesn't fit all. So there's something that would fit into everybody's budget. And there's also payment plans. But when you can make 100% profit, a one-time investment, and earn over and over and over and over and over on that one-time investment, it's crazy. And then you're constantly getting up-to-date trainings, constantly getting critiqued, and to be able to master your message to market your program. When you're constantly being able to draw in your perfect customer because you're learning all these skills. It's amazing to be able to have all that with a one-time investment. Your TV probably costs more than this program. Your iPhone that you have, this ain't no iPhone, but your iPhone that you have probably costs more than this program. Is that earning you money? No, it's not. Is it going to change your life? No, it's not. But if you could do a one-time investment and start making $900 a day, that will change your life. That is life changing. And you just have to ask yourself, am I worth it? Is my family worth that? Can I commit to 2 hours a day to make this happen? And you can't just say, I'm going to start doing this today and I'm going to make $900 a day tomorrow. It's not how it works. You have to plug in and learn the skill. You don't start any job already being top notch and knowing what you're doing. You have to learn the skill. You have to learn it to get better at it, to get raises and things like that. But it's all on you. You come into here, you sit down, you start doing the program, you start implementing what you're learning, then you're going to build that skill and you're going to start marketing your program. You're going to start getting that clear message. You're going to start reaching your perfect customer using this 7-day system right here. And you're going to start earning that $900 a day, 100% profit, which is crazy. No other company has that. And then y'all, digital marketing is like the fastest trending online opportunity in 2024. In 23, it was like $1.2 billion a day. It's projected to be in 2027, $3 billion a day industry. It's like huge. Now is the time to get on something like that is growing that fast. And it's not going to die. It's not going to go anywhere because everything is going online. We shop online. We do our classes online. Like if you're in college or whatever, you can do online classes. It's constantly going to be something with digital marketing. And our system has all the things in there, whether you want to just promote the program itself to other people that are wanting to know how to build their program, know how to market it, brand it, and all that. They can learn all that in this program. And then so you have so many options of streams of income with this. But I went in with the $900 one because I wanted an option. I wanted to be able to promote all four streams of income because whenever, like I said a while ago, one size doesn't fit all. Not everybody can um, get the 900. You might have to start with one of the lower packages. And then when you start earning some money, then you can upgrade and just pay the difference and you upgrade into the next package. But it's just like anything else, you get what you pay for. If you go in with the 900, you're going to get all the trainings. You're going to get all the material from each program. Where if you start out with the lowest one, that you're going to get the minimal. And that's just the way it is with anything. But there's 4 different programs that you can promote within this thing. The top one, our number one seller, is the $900 one. The $900 one. And if you sell 12 of those, there's 5 billion people on social media every day. I think you could get 12 of those using our marketing strategies, our techniques, our way to attract your perfect customer. You can get 12 of those a month. Even if you only got 6, it's still a ton of money. But if you got 12 people to buy your $900 product, that is $10,800 a month. That is 320, I don't remember, $320,000 a year, something like that. That is freaking crazy when you think about it. But when you have all the material there to be able to do it, it's not unrealistic. It is proven. There's so many people doing it already, and you have to have the mindset of, you see people doing it, so you can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. That's my mindset. I'm already 5 down, so I need 7 more for this month to meet my goal because I know if other people can do it, I can do it. And I'm not just changing my life, I'm changing everybody's life. All the 5 people that I've helped already, they're already starting to learn and implement the system, and they're about to start earning money to change their life. And then they're going to be helping other people. So it's like a ripple effect, and we're all helping each other. But when you have a digital marketing program that you have the resale rights to, you can sell it over and over and over and over. But anyway, so the top number one seller in our program is the $900 one. But there is a $600 one. And I don't have all my math numbers here. I need to write it down somewhere or get me a calculator. Somebody do the math for me. One of y'all got a calculator? What is 12 times 6? I had it wrote down somewhere. 12 times 6. What is 12 times 6? 12 times 600, actually. What is that? $7,200 a month. If you sold 12 of the $600 ones, that's still $7,200 a month. Even if you sold half of that, that's still a lot of money. If you sold just 6 of those, that's still a lot of money. Anna! My dog's whining. She wants out. She hears my daughter. So the next one, $600 might not be in your budget. You might need to just go lower still. And just remember, y'all, there's a payment plan. And then I'm going to go over the rest of it too. So you might come in with the $300 one. And if you sold 12 of those, I wish I knew my math better, y'all. You don't have to be no whiz to do this. That's $3,600 a month. One of y'all's got a calculator. Y'all could be giving me those numbers. Y'all looking at me do my math skills. I was not good in math in college or in high school. It takes me a minute. So if you sold 12 of the $300 ones, that's still $3,600. Is that life changing for you? Like, would that be life changing for you? That retired me 5 years ago. Making less than that, making 3,000 retired me, because not everybody's success story is the same. That's the word I was trying to think about earlier. Not everybody's needs $10,000 a month to retire. Some people just need half of that to retire. But if you sold 12 of our $300 programs that are the number one growing online opportunity right now in 2022, 24, you could do that. There's 5 billion people on social media. Why not you? Why using the training and stuff that you get in this system, interactive live trainings, why can't you put those skills into play? And hey, thank you. Yeah, she's whining. Why not you? If I can do it, you can do it. Now, we do also have $100 program that you could promote. So if you sold 12 of those, that's $1,200 a month still. What would an extra $1,200 a month do for you and your family? Some people, that's huge. Still, even half of that, $600 a month, that's somebody's rent. That's somebody's vehicle note. That's somebody's insurance. That is somebody's, all their utilities. That is still life-changing. And when you can help somebody with a 2-hour a day workday, it can be done. So whenever you come in, when I was saying earlier, one size doesn't fit all. So not everybody can come in with the $900 one. So you have all these choices. But to start, how much? That's what I'm going over right now, Lisa. You have all these choices. You can start with a 900, 600, 300, or 100, whatever's in your budget and reaches your goals. And there are payment plans for every one of them if you need that. But what happens is, why I went in with a $900 one, because I wanted to be able to promote something in everybody's budget. So I can promote all of these because I came in with the $900 one. I know some people can afford that, some people can't. So I wanted all that. Now, what happens is the 900 one, like I said, I can promote all of them. Say you only come in with the 600 one. Well, you can promote the 600, 300, and the 100. Those are still life-changing. And then when you start making money, you have 30 days. You could upgrade to the 900 if you want, and you could start making $900 in daily pay. But at 600, you could make $6, $3, or $100 daily pays. Say you can only come in with the 300 one. You could still make $300 or $100 daily pay, and you can still upgrade, just pay the difference, and upgrade to the 900 within your 30-day range. So you have that option. Say none of that is good, you can only come in with the $100 one. That's the only one you can promote, but you can still upgrade to one of these other ones. So that way you can have more income. Because if your goal is to make $10,000 a month, it's going to take you a lot of people to get that if you come in with the $100 one. But if you come in with one of these other ones, it'll be a little easier to get to it. But my goal is to help 12 people every month to make $10,800. And I've already made $2,800 this month, and I've already helped five families in 21 days. It is doable. All you have to do is start, for one, but you have to plug yourself in, do the trainings. They're bite-sized pieces too, y'all. Like, it's because you can't just eat a whole apple, right? So you got to take bites and to eat it, to get it all. So that's the way our trainings are. And they're live interactive trainings. There's little modules, and you go, you complete one, you move to the next one. You complete that one, you move to the next one. But they're not going to take you a ton of time, and you start implementing as soon as you start learning. That way, you're just like me. You're learning and earning at the same time. I'm only 2 weeks in, 22 days in. I've made $2,800. I'm still learning, but I'm here. I showed up scared, nervous. I don't know it all, but I'm here and I'm making money while I'm learning. So I have the vision that I'm going to help these 12 people and I'm going to make $900 every time. So it's you that gets in your way. That's the only excuse is you. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And then once you get in, if you don't implement, nothing's going to change. You have to do it to make a change, right? You have to know the techniques and learn the skill to be able to promote something the proper way, how to get your algorithm working for you, how to attract your perfect customer, how to create your perfect message, how to market it. So you have to do that. You have to plug in and learn those things. Just like anything, any job, y'all, you have to learn it when you get there. You can't show up to the gym and expect to lose weight and you never worked out and then say the gym don't work. You can't do that. You have to do the work, right? Or it's not going to work. All right, now she wants back in. Hang on, y'all. Come on, little brat. Telling y'all, she's like a toddler. She's a Shorkie. So a Yorkie and a Shih Tzu mix. But she grunts and whines. She's silly. But anyway, we're going to teach you how to launch to profit in 7 days with your program. There's going to be a 30-day marketing strategy course in there. Not course, but a training in there. It's going to give you 30 days of content ideas. So you're going to have 37 days of content ideas on how to start promoting your product. So it's really up to you. Just think right now, if you were to say you committed now, you have 6 months left to this year. Imagine getting to Christmas and having Christmas money this year, not relying on that bonus that you may or may not get. Have you ever worked one year and they say, oh, we can't afford to give bonuses this year? I have. That sucks. But imagine starting now, having that Christmas money, walking into 2025 making $900 a day because you started now. You gave yourself 6 months. I suggest giving yourself at least a year, posting 3 times a day. You should be making a ton of money by then. I mean, crap, I'm already making $2,800 and I'm in there 21 days. Today's 22 days. And it's pre-built system. It's automated. It's working for you. Like right now, I'm talking to y'all, but my automation is working for me. Every Friday, there's a live webinar that you can plug your people into so they can get more information. Every week, there's live interactive trainings. There's, hey, Helen. Hey, Deborah. Thank y'all for tuning in. But every week, there is new stuff, and it's all current stuff, y'all. It's not something you're going to buy, and then it's going to sit in your computer, and you forget about it, or you never do it, and then it's out to date, and then you got to buy something else to learn a new way of marketing, to learn the new algorithm strategies and things like that. This is a one-time investment. You get the resale right 100%. You sell it over and over and over. And you're making 100% profit. There's no messaging. There's no cold calling. There's no follow-ups. That is like my favorite thing. There's no follow-ups. There's no building a team. There's no upline. There's no downline. There's no sidelines. There's no points. This is your business. So if you get in it and then you don't want to do anything with it, that's on you. But if you get in it with the mindset and you see the vision, you burn the boat, there's no going back. then you will have success because this is a proven blueprint system. It's proven. It's step by step and it's proven. So if any of you right now are like, I could use some Christmas money. I want a really good Christmas this year. I want to walk into 2025 making $900 a day. Put a one in the comments if that would be like amazing for you and your family. Even if you made $1,200 extra a month, would that be life changing for your family? Put a one in the comments if you could use $1,200 a month. So when you show up for yourself, you show up for your family, you have to decide if it's worth it to you. You have to decide when you've had enough. Like I've had a friend, she's actually a teammate of mine in my MLM. She worked for corporate for 30 years. And then one day they came in and told her her position don't exist no more. They didn't care. But it wasn't her. She's been building their dream all this time. Hang on, y'all. My I got to do the puzzle piece on the live. It's taking its precious time too. Sorry, y'all over here on YouTube. I got to wait on TikTok. Sometimes it puts up a little puzzle piece and you have to slide it across the screen. But right now it's taking forever. It's not doing what it's supposed to. All right, y'all, let's see. Okay, it verified. I hope y'all are still there. That took forever. Usually don't take that long. But anyway, they walked in after 30 years of her helping them build their business. I mean, she was a high up person in this corporation, and they just came in one day and told her position don't exist anymore. And then what's she supposed to do, y'all? So she's over here in MLM, just like me, working her face off, constantly trying to build this business, which is not easy for everybody in MLM, you know? So she had to go back and get a part-time job to go along with it. When she had an awesome job making tons of money. But imagine like from now to Christmas and you get to Christmas and your position don't exist anymore. What's your plan B? If you plug into something like this where it's not going anywhere, it's trending. It is like the fastest growing online opportunity right now. And it's digital marketing. You have the resale right. The only way you can fail is because you don't put your time into doing it, into learning the trainings and things like that, because it's all there. I'm doing it. 2 weeks in, I'm doing it. I'm already making daily pay. It's the best feeling ever because I'm only spending 2 hours a day doing it. Versus my MLM, I've been spending all freaking day doing it. And I've spent all month trying to make the same amount of money that I made in 2 weeks over here with digital marketing. It's a no-brainer. But imagine being able to help other families. Like I can remember years ago, I used to have to go to the grocery store and with a calculator because I was on a budget, and I had to make sure I didn't go over. Sometimes, whatever reason, I miscalculated and I get up to the register, I had to put something back. And most of the time, it was a hard decision, but it was the only one logical to do was to put back my kids' cereal or their favorite Pop Tart or whatever. Because you can't put back the milk and eggs because that's like meals. Cereal and stuff is just a necessity. It's just a want. It's not a need. So, those were hard days, and I'm so glad that I don't have to be there anymore. And I love being able to help families that are in those positions with doing something that they can do on their own time and 2 hours a day. It gives you your time back, your family time back. It doesn't take up everything. I am loving, even though I've been home for the last 5 years, I haven't really been home for the last 5 years. I am loving this 2-hour workday. I can get it done and I'm earning daily pay. And it's awesome feeling. So the first thing you have to do is go like and follow my TikTok profile. So that way, when I go live and y'all can come watch me, talk to me and stuff, interact with my stuff, learn all the new things. Because every time I come on here, we're going to talk about and learn something different. Like what I'm learning, I'm going to teach y'all. So it's really cool. But tonight, I just kind of wanted to, since I'm new, everybody's kind of new here. And I am Jessie Ray, for those of you that don't know me. I just wanted to kind of go over my story tonight. So, but this has changed my life. Even though I'm a work from home mom now, I have a grandbaby and I don't want to be on my phone having to constantly build that business when he's here. I want to have time with him. I want my time back. So I spend my 2 hours in the morning working, doing my 2-hour day. And we went over that earlier. It was on my board. If you didn't take a screenshot of that, I'm sorry. Um, and then I can do whatever. Today, I kind of swapped it around. This morning, when I got up, me and my husband went out there. It was just me and him all day today. But when I got up this morning, we drank our coffee out by the pool. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do my 2 hours this morning. I said, I think I'm going to get in the pool. So we stayed in the pool forever. Then we got out and went to Walmart, did our grocery shopping, and then came home and I did my 2 hours. So it's your business. You can do it when you want to. Show up when you want to, but you got to do it. Because if you're not learning the skills and mastering those, your message and your marketing, and to attract your perfect customer, then you're not going to be as successful as if you plug in to the trainings, learn those skills, and to be able to do that. But I was going to say, raise your hand. Put a one in the comments if digital marketing is something that you have considered already. You're just still trying to figure out if it's for you. Put a one in the comments. And are there any questions that you have that makes you unsure? And hopefully I can answer. And if I can't, fine. If I don't know the answer, I will tell you tomorrow on tomorrow's live what the answer is. I know mine was, how much time is it going to take to do it? Because I was already so busy. I didn't want more time being taken. And when she said 2 hours a day, I was like, no, I can do that. And then in that 2 hours a day, I started earning money already. And I was like, oh my God, just from learning those skills that this program is teaching me versus all the other trainings that I've done, y'all, and how many I've bought. I am thousands of dollars into debt. Not debt because it's paid for, but in trainings and courses up to here, when all I had to do was get into this and pay man, that water's making me hiccup. A one-time investment, and I'm getting training after training after training. It's current stuff. It's not expired stuff. I can't go back and watch those trainings that and courses that I bought already and never got to do because they're out of date. You want current stuff. And the live interactiveness of it is awesome. But the best part, there's two best parts. 100% profit. Because I'm telling y'all, making commission is nothing like making 100% profit. So why would you want to put $25 in your pocket and give somebody else 75? You want all $100, right? So I mean, I want all my money. It's my time. I put all the time in it. So I'm okay with paying one-time investment and getting paid over and over and over and learning the skill to get paid over and over and over. I'm okay with posting 3 pieces of content every day, y'all. And that is called digital real estate. that is going to always be there unless you delete it. It's going to always be there working for you too. You have your automated system working for you 24/7, and you have your content that you have learned how to um, market and get your message to your perfect customer. And you're going to do that 3 times a day. That is a lot of content that is out there constantly working for you. One day, 6 months down the road, you might have a piece of content from 6 months ago that goes viral. You just never know what the algorithm is going to kick up. But you post 3 times a day. So that's easy, especially when you've learned how to do it and doing it the proper way. So there's 2 hours a day to do that. There's no tech skills, no messaging. It's all automated. It's pre-built. It's done for you. It's like business in a box. You just plug your information in and you're good to go. And there's the low monthly investment, one-time investment. There's no hearing no. It's rejection free. Like I said, it's all automated. Let's see. You get your launch to profit in 7 days. So you're going to show you how to start making profit in 7 days. We're going to give you 30 days of growth market strategies and content ideas. If you choose to do the free ad posting, you get the ad, you copy paste it to the 200 websites of your choice that they give you. They give you over 200 bonus materials on how to like program ideas. Like if you want to build your own program, there's 200 ideas in there that you can do and build your own business, your own brand, and know how to market it. There's a whole Canva training on there. If y'all know what Canva is, that is a huge thing with building with like t-shirt printing and making pictures and things like that. There's a whole training on that. There's tons of bonus material. There's tons of TikTok trainings, tons of Instagram trainings and YouTube trainings. All that's there if you choose to use it. You don't have to learn all those if you don't want to use those, but the platform you're going to use, there's training on it. So you will go into this program knowing how to 100% market your program, how to reach your perfect customer with your message and all that. It's all in there. It's up to you to implement it and to tie into it. So if you start now, in 6 months, Christmas gets here in 6 months. There's 6 months to this year. You don't want the next 6 months to be the same as the past 6 months. If you've been struggling, what's going to change? If you don't change, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So if you don't make a step into something that is proven to change your next 6 months, you're going to be sitting in that same space 6 months from now. You're going to come up to Christmas again, not having any Christmas money, depending on that bonus that may or may not be there. But anyway, y'all, I am fixing to get off of here. I hope that you all have an awesome night. If y'all have any questions, message them. You can also go to momswithdailypay.com. It's going to send you over this exact blueprint that I'm telling you about. If you have any questions, you can reply to that email that it sends you, and I'll be able to answer those questions for you. This is the 4 different programs that you can choose from, and it shows you in that email. And there's also payment plans. So, like I said, one size doesn't fit all. I went with the 900 because I wanted to make 10,000 plus a month. So, and I am already almost there. And I'm 22 days in. So it's really a game changer, y'all. But anyway, I hope you all have an awesome night. Let me end this over here on YouTube. YouTubers, if y'all caught the replay, if you catch the replay, make sure you put replay. I want to thank y'all all for tuning in, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so same thing for